Off Broadway. We are so excited that you're joining us on a Monday. I hope it makes your Mondays better. It makes our Monday better.
Definitely makes our Mondays better, especially when we pop. Yo, we at the family barbecue. Ketchup, mustard, where's the food? I got a hot dog, burger, and maybe some beans. Can I watch Just Off Broadway, please? Oh, why was that so good? Speaking of barbecues and condiments, what one do you think you'd be?
Well, I like to be sweet. Although some may beg to differ, so I would choose honey mustard. What about you?
More of a spicy personality, and I've got this brown skin, so I'd be more of a deli style spicy brown mustard.
Yeah, you would. Hey, it's funny we're talking about mustard because our guest today is the founder and creator of this incredible company called Mustard Lane.
It's a company that is dedicated to helping performers with survival jobs, whether they're on break from a cruise ship or on break from tour or their Broadway run just ended. Literally, it is a cool place for everyone.
Kristal Malookis is here. You're gonna love her. Should we spray her in?
Mustard's ready. Aim. She's here! Yay!
Kristal Malookis of Mustard Lane is here, and we're just so excited to have you. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Of course!
Yay!
So, Kristal, as you guys know, we talked about it earlier, has built an incredible business that is such a great resource for performers. We would like to know why you decided to start this business.
Ooh, that is a very good question. So I am from Colorado. I have a dance background, and I moved to New York to become a dancer. And real quickly realized that I didn't have the oomph that it took to really make it. But I did love the city, and because I didn't have that drive, I wanted to figure out a way that I could stay here. I was really good at finding random jobs for me and my friends. And that's really how Mustard Lane started.
What was it like first starting out and having this idea and now saying okay, now I'm gonna put it into action?
I think because I was so young, I didn't really think about it. I had an opportunity naturally come up, and because that door opened, a company was born overnight, and I literally jumped headfirst into it.
I love thinking about how when we're young, and sometimes we make decisions that end up being really great things, and that has been a huge part of your life now and our lives, because you've been so great to us.
Yes.
The family.
So many guests come on our show and talk about how important it is to have a good network of friends, and you not only have provided us with a way to work, but also incredible friends that are supportive, and I think that's so cool and unique to have that. So
yeah, absolutely. I think that now, 10 years later, that's something that I can say that sets us apart from any other staffing agency, is that we love being around each other, and even after a long 12-hour day, we might go get a beer afterwards.
Yeah.
That's just really awesome to see from the outside and inside.
For people that don't know about Mustard Lane, tell us about the company in general.
The way that I describe it is it's an outlet for actors, dancers, and models to get survival jobs, to have in between their shows, rehearsals, gigs, cruise ship jobs, you name it, to work and have fun.
It's such a cool place because you have people from all ends of the spectrum. There's people that just moved to New York City that you work with, or you meet someone and you're like, oh hey, what's your name? They're like, oh, I'm Matt. I just got off the Book of Mormon tour and I'm working today here. And I think that's so cool, and I think that it's so encouraging to be around people and to have that familial kind of feeling oh, we're all doing this and we're all doing it together.
You're so supportive of people still performing and allowing us to kind of almost create our own schedules.
From the beginning, that was one thing that I kind of would ask people. It was a text message back in the day, what's your availability? And people would just kind of let me know when they were available, and I'd be like, here's some jobs for you. So now I have this really awesome database that my husband created called Dijon Express. And people input their availabilities, and I plug them into events, and they say yes, they want to work, or no, they can't. And I always say that it's always when I don't see someone for a long time, I'm like, I know you're doing really great things because I'm not seeing you. It's really fun how everyone kind of finds us at Mustard Lane. It's usually through a friend of a friend, and it just kind of spirals from there. And we even have some Mustard Lane veterans that have been with us since the start, which is, God bless you guys.
Now that you're a seasoned business owner, is there anything about owning a business specifically in New York City, which we'll talk about outside of New York City in just a second. What has been like, I guess, the most challenging thing about owning a business in New York City?
I think it's just, I mean, New York City is a hustle, and like whether you own a business or not, like you're constantly hustling. In New York a lot, it's networking, it's who you know, it's who they know. And I've definitely tried to develop personal relationships with all of our clients that we like, that hire us and that have hired us for a really long time. And it's, you know, it goes along with the theory that you want to do business with people that you like. I try to be likable, you know,
Yes.
keep the business coming in.
The name Mustard Lane is so fun. Where did that name come from?
The name stems from, it's a Beatles reference. My first client, he is a big Beatles fan, and I would call him me Mr. Mustard, and he would call me Penny Lane.
So cute.
We would talk in Beatles innuendos all the time, and that's literally how it started. Mustard Lane is what it is, and it's been great, thankfully.
And it's doing extremely well. You are now a national
We're a national
company.
Within the last couple years, we've started doing big events in other markets. LA was our first other market. We've probably been doing stuff there for the last 3 years. And within the last year, we've done stuff in Chicago, San Francisco, Philly, Miami, New Orleans, Denver.
What would you say to the Kristal who started this business 10 years ago?
10 years ago.
10 years ago.
You are a genius. I was so confident then, and I love what I do. I loved what I did then, and back then I worked every event that came on the lane. Like I was there, I was managing, I was working and building the business. So keep it up.
Has there been anyone that's inspired you along the way or really encouraged you, or?
I think my dad's an entrepreneur, so he was really there when I was like, I think I want to do this, and he'd be like, do it! His support and knowledge, he's definitely my consultant whenever anything strange comes up, which strange things do come up. And then my husband's been a big one. Because of the database he built us, it's been able to streamline all of our information and all of our people, and it's really helped us grow immensely the last 3 years.
When you are seeking new clients, how do you go about finding new people and making those connections?
You know, besides like the internal networking that I've done for like the last 6 years, pretty hardcore, I really have been so lucky that I haven't had to go and like cold call businesses and be like, this is what I can do for you. The calls keep coming in, and they hear about us through friends of theirs, and different producers will call us, and that's really how we've gotten all of our clients to date. Now that I have a better website and SEO and all of that stuff, I do get hits on Google, but usually it's all word of mouth.
Why you guys? Mustard Lane it's just unique, and I recommend it all the way.
Yes. And to kind of piggyback on that too, I think you're so good at finding good people who want to be there and want to work hard, you know, like want to work together and want to represent you well and have fun. You have such a good attitude about everything. I just feel like you're always so positive. Like what you're seeing now is how Kristal is all of the time, and it's magic.
High school, I was voted happiest person.
Oh, that's so nice.
I know why all of us are like,
Aww. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. This has been so much fun.
Thanks for having me.
you're the best and the happiest,
And-
as we know, voted by the people.
Yes, I love that. And if you are living in New York or Los Angeles or San Francisco or any of the amazing cities we've listed and you would like to work for Mustard Lane,
You can go on our website, mustardlane.com. There's a join the lane, and submit your application.
You should definitely do it because it's awesome. You will meet a ton of people and friends, and everyone is so wonderful, and be a part of a really great team.
well, thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time on Just Off Broadway.
Later.
Bye.
Ooh, like the later. That's a
Yes.
first. Yeah.